I told y'all. I told y'all. Y'all owe me an apology. Let's get to it. Deeply disgusted. And this is a topic for my black woman. Stay out of Dubai. Let's get to the show.
And promising them a better life, a job, money, stability.
It's my sister.
But what they really got was something unimaginable.
This one client, he books on girls.
Many of them tricked into illegal prostitution, some men allegedly paying to defecate on them.
That has been happening for years.
This ain't something annoying.
I told you they was getting shitted on. Oh, when would they listen to No Joker? I told y'all it was a lot of girls getting brown dye in their hair and it was natural. It was organic. It's called DOODOO. And a lot of them know exactly what I'm talking about.
Normal human being, rather a whole nation craves on.
Social media calling it Dubai Porta Potty.
This, by far, has been the most difficult investigation
I ain't gonna lie, that's a funny name.
of my career.
A secret industry this BBC journalist had no idea was happening until she threw
BBC journalists? Oh, yeah, we're watching BBC. I thought they were talking about the other BBC. You know what I'm saying?
on a wig, and she and her team, they went undercover to find the man reportedly behind it.
It really enjoy how this one.
What types of women were they looking for?
Young women.
Two of the alleged victims now at the center of an international investigation.
I hate this victim thing. You go out there, you wanted money, they tricked you. Unless they got kidnapped and held by hostage, if they are joining an organization to make money and have sex, and then when police come, all of a sudden they are victims, that's not right. That's not right. Nah.
Both of them, they died mysteriously after falling from high-rise buildings in Dubai.
There's a feeling that these cases are not being investigated properly because they're young, Black, African women.
Okay. Maybe they are really victims. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, there's people out there that they throw around that victim card. But if these two got thrown, I mean, they could have said something they didn't like too. I mean, damn, in Dubai? In Dubai, they got thrown up. Wait a minute, this has taken a turn. Whoa, this threw me off. Wait, hold up. Let's watch this thing. You see, I tell y'all, I don't watch no videos. I'm just reacting. This is straight off the dome.
I'm Justin Carter, and this is TSR Investigates. But before we get into it, roommates,
Oh, Justin Carter, I know exactly what you are. I know what you are, but you know what? You cool with me, brother. Let's go. You made a good show.
more TSR Investigates. Make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel for new weekly episodes of this show and more.
This is the Shade Room? I'm watching the I had no clue. I had no clue I was watching the Shade Room. This is the Shade Room? Why y'all tell me this is the Shade Room? I didn't know this was the Shade Room. It's a good video. Yo, shout out to the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. There's no hating over here. He seems like a good host, man. He seems very professional, and like and subscribe to them. Shout out to the Shade Room.
More.
Dubai Porta Potty is the idea that influencers are being flown to Dubai to satisfy a particular fetish of men over there, wealthy men in particular. And that's the fetish of being defecated on, or the reverse.
What you're about to hear and see, it's despicable and it's graphic, but BBC investigative journalist and producer Renako Selena knew she had to do something about it. She says about 3 years ago, she noticed...
Renako Selena. Wow, what a unique name. It's like Selena is like a lot of Hispanics use that name, Selena. And this is an African woman. Her last name is Selena. What a connection. What a connection. You see, that's why y'all watch my channel. I pick up the things most YouTubers, 99% of YouTubers wouldn't pick up when they react to these videos.
The hashtag Dubai Porter Potty. It was floating around on TikTok with about 450 million views attached to it. It was gaining so much traction partly because of a video that surfaced of somebody participating in lewd acts with men in Dubai, many identifying the woman in the video as 23-year-old influencer and model Monica Karungi. But it turned out it wasn't Monica in that video. All of this, though, reportedly led to Monica falling from a high-rise building in Dubai not long after. And the gag is the same exact thing happened to another woman 1 year earlier.
The whole process was incredibly nerve-wracking.
It was a 2.5-year-long investigation. Runako Selena shocked that so many content creators were speaking on Monica Karungi's death.
Became enthralled with the glitz and glamour of becoming an influencer.
Is this what it's come down to for a Birkin bag?
But didn't have the full story.
The narrative goes that Monica was one of these women who were willingly engaging in this, and she was...
Yeah, my ladies out there, man, don't exchange your soul for a Birkin bag. Don't exchange your soul for a Birkin bag. I get it, you know. I'm kind of talking in a way where if it was me, I want you to want that Birkin bag. But it's not me. So come on. Don't do what you need to do for the Birkin bag unless it's cash, you know what I mean?
Doing all this stuff. Why would people feel so comfortable saying this about a young black woman on social media without any evidence? That was the kind of intro to this investigation.
So Selena, she took a trip to Uganda where Monica Karungi grew up on her family's farm. Her family saying that she loved to dance, was the life of the party, and decided to move to Dubai in 2021. She told her sister a man was helping her get there to help her work in a supermarket. Selena says that she and her team,
so she went to Dubai for work. And she got invited by a man in Dubai. And when she got there, she basically was on a contract. And once you get to another country, a lot of people understand is you're basically trapped. You're basically trapped, especially if it's a foreign country. It's not much you could do. It's not much you could do. Sometimes your cell phone service is not even established in their cellular structure. You know, so you got to walk the streets. I remember one time I went to Brazil and I didn't have no service and I had to ask somebody yo, can I borrow your phone real quick?
They did manage to get a phone number, but to protect themselves, they made up a fake name and posed as a Ugandan woman looking to move to Dubai, similar to Monica.
I need a job abroad.
Oh, who gave you my number?
Someone shared your number with me. I don't remember her so well.
Have you traveled before?
No, I've never traveled out of Uganda.
The man on the other end, his name was Umar Bashir. They discovered his identity through social media and phone record analysis.
If I send you a picture 7 and then your account.
He asks for 7 photos of a young woman. And we heard allegations that this is because they want to vet what women look like in order to go to Dubai and to do this type of...
Of course, they don't want no ug mug coming to... They don't want no ugly chick coming we not... Nah, we good. We don't have no more diarrhea, ma'am. You could go back to Uganda.
What?
They also noticed in social posts that Umar had access to stacks of passport books and national IDs. In one post, he wrote, quote, "Hit me up if need of passports, national IDs, birth certificates, driving permits, COVID certificates."
There was probably a...
How stupid can you be to have a stack of passports in a social media post and then say, Hit me up if you want a passport. Wow. They need to start taxing stupid.
Number of men who were scouting out women. What types of women were they looking for?
Well, we saw a pattern develop in the types of women who were being taken to Dubai.
That's an easy question. Skinny, petite, nice butt, nice tatas, decent looking face, good personality, compliant with getting kidnapped, and some good cootie, and some nice soft brown doodle.
And these tend to be young women who had rarely left their home countries.
Do you feel like in your investigation that they knew what they were signing up for?
Well, the woman that I spoke to said to me that they had no idea that this would be the ultimate outcome. There would be.
It's funny. You know the funny thing about life is. Somebody sent you an invitation to go work and they don't even give you a name of a company. You never spoke to a secretary. You're just speaking to one guy over a phone. You're a woman speaking to a guy over the phone, and you think you never spoke to anybody else. You never spoke to the mailman. You never spoke to nobody else in the company, but you think you're going there to do legal work? You think you're going there to do legal work. That's why I always say, females, talk to your father, talk to your boyfriend. Let them know what the hell you're doing, because you can't control yourself. You can't always make the decisions for you. You need a man to get involved and think logically. Like, girl, sit your dumb ass here in Uganda, continue to do your TikTok dances on TikTok, because you're going to go to Dubai and get, you know what?
Taken to Dubai to work for a man called Abby.
DOODOO on your head.
And then essentially indebted to him.
One of those women with direct knowledge spoke to the BBC firsthand. They used AI to hide her identity.
They transport girls from Uganda, promising them the world. They end up in Dubai doing prostitution. It's a lot.
Whoa. What do they mean they use AI to protect her identity? So that's not really her? That's not really her? They changed her face. Because they say they use AI to protect her identity, so they changed her voice, but she probably looked like somebody totally different. But the AI, they put a whole new face on the AI. Wow, that's dope. Yo, if you are not up with AI, something is wrong with you.
Then the ones who took Mona to Dubai.
And when they allegedly recruited the girls from Uganda to Dubai, the men would then give them money for clothes, but send them in apartments like this to live in.
Houses, big,
Oh my gosh, man. I did that so many times. Here, you want some clothes? You want some clothes, baby girl? I got you. I got you. We'll go downtown. I get you all what you need at Dr. J's. Yeah. I get Dr. J's. Yeah. Anything you need up in there. Let's go to the 1999 rack. I got you. You know how many men do this on a regular basis? And y'all actually fall for this? Still?
Oh, everything was so shocking. Abby's face was like a market. There were like 50 girls.
50 girls living there.
Kayla Burunji, she was one.
They had 50 girls in an apartment. They had 50 girls in a... Do you know how much shit is that? Do you know how much pounds of shit those Dubaians was do? 50 girls? How much pounds of shit do they equate to? Probably 600-700 pounds of shit. Damn, it's really porta potty over there.
One of them wrapped up in this lifestyle. Back in 2021, her brother says that he was told that she fell off of a balcony, and police told him back then that she was on drugs at the time. But he says toxicology reports that came later said otherwise.
Justice, we need justice for our sister.
No, you're not getting justice. This is Dubai, the land of the wealthy. The laws in Dubai is very strict, but let me tell you, the laws in Dubai is only strict to people who not from there. To people who are from there also, but poor. The rules don't apply to these rich. How can you lock up a billionaire? Like, how can you lock up the billionaire in Dubai? Like, is that even, like, he has to do something so ferocious and have so much evidence against him where they have no choice. But you got girls coming from poor countries like Uganda from a farm into their big billion-dollar city, trillion-dollar city probably. And she falls out of balcony, and the balcony is probably belong to a wealthy man. Brother, I feel bad for the situation. I mean, pray for her, but those tears is doing nothing but landing on the concrete because they are not investigating shit.
It's my sister. He gave Selena a phone number to Kayla's landlord, which cracked this whole thing open.
Charles Mwesigwa, also known as Abby, the man Kayla's family were told was her landlord. And Abby, the man Monica's family were told was her boss in Dubai. It's the same man. What's interesting is that on these accounts, he's gone out of his way not to show his face. I've found his WhatsApp account as well. And I'm staring at a picture of 5 people. And in the middle,
he's turned around in the photo. Oh, snap. Shout out to him. Meanwhile, the rest of y'all in the United States, y'all actually have the guns in your hand and you're showing your face. This guy, he's not even out there shooting anybody. He's not out there committing homicide on a daily basis, and he's smart enough to know to take a photo with his back turned.
there's a man.
Even though we still know the shape of his bald ass head.
And that presumably is Charles Mwesigwa, Abby. But he's turned backwards. He doesn't want anyone to see him. Just makes me wonder why.
This man, Troy, who says that he worked as a driver for Charles Mwesigwa, says that the night Monica died, Mwesigwa called him.
Please, can you go and see how you can handle this with the police? So I called the police. They found me on the scene. But the police has never called me to give a report about that. The only thing that could stop Abby, it could be prison.
This woman, whose identity is also being protected through AI, says that she was close with Monica and knew that she was being forced to do things that she did not want to do, like have sex with men in Dubai.
Abby has so many clients. They do weird stuff, but there's this one client. He books on girls. He books and he tells them to eat the forcing someone to do that kind of eat pork. He doesn't care, yeah. But money had class. She would refuse.
When you say significant.
So there was a client that Abby had. He was a high earned client, and he get these girls, he'll have sex with them, and then he'll shit all over them. But his thing is, after he shit, he paying all that money to disrespect them by having them eat his shit. And that girl was probably defiant. And she probably said, I'm not eating no more goddamn shit. Every night my breath smell like shit. I got fucking carrots and chicken meat all stuck in my teeth because y'all Arabs always eating goddamn vegetables and meat. Y'all Arabs always eating goddamn vegetables and meat. So now, every night, I smell like shit. My breath smell like shit. I'm not doing it. And that's probably why they threw her off the balcony.
Significant amounts of money. What are we talking about?
One woman told me that she was offered £15,000. So I think that'd be a little bit more than $15,000.
Were these men
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's 15,000 pounds, not American dollars.
only asking Black women to do this?
We can't say that this isn't happening and involving other women from other backgrounds. These are the...
I'm sure it is. Come on. You got Ukrainian. You got... It's many, many females. They doing the same thing too. But these Black women, something about them that they're so innocent coming from Africa, and they so, they don't know much about the world, and it's easy. These guys, it's like a game to them. It's a game.
Ones who we investigated and that we spoke to and who were brave enough to speak to us. However, it's likely that this is happening far beyond just African communities and African Ugandan women in Dubai.
It was too risky for Selena to confront Masigwa herself, but she did begin to look for him in different ways.
I see videos on the accounts on social media of men who seem to work for Mr. Mwesigwa. They pose from the same locations time and time again. And so I'm looking for clues in these videos to identify where they may have been taken. And I'm cross-referencing with Google Maps and with property websites in Dubai to try and identify the exact locations.
It led her to this property where she then had an undercover team member pose as someone looking to hire girls for a party that he was throwing.
Whoa! Hello, man, I've heard so much about you, man. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's up? What's going on?
So I've got a series of parties coming up.
Yeah.
Like once a week, 10 people. I need some entertainment.
So you have to tell me which guys you want. We've got like 25 girls.
They'll do whatever. Like
many are open-minded.
Yo, he having a good time. Yo, this is the most happiest criminal I ever see. Usually the drug game, everybody all paranoid and everybody all, tensed. This game that he having a good time. He said 20 girls, yeah, they do anything. They have an open mind. That means they will eat your shit.
Many can do pretty much everything.
What's the normal price?
Starts from at least 1K. The girls will be happy like to take 1,000. Now, it's start from. So the more crazy stuff they do, because they're going to tell you, if you want the guy, if you want the foursome, if you want they're going to ask for more money. Yeah.
Do they do Dubai porta potty as well?
Sorry?
Do they do Dubai porta potty stuff as well, or no?
I've told you, they're open-minded. When I say...
He ain't not saying it. He's just saying, they're open-minded. He's not saying nothing about anybody getting shitted on. And I don't blame him, because you're basically saying that's what you do. Like, you're admitting a criminal activity, but you already doing criminal activity. You admitted a lot of stuff. You're saying that you got 25 girls on a cell phone and they ready to go out and they got to pay. So you're exchanging money for SCX, sir. You might as well say they could shit on anything and they do anything when it involves shit.
So open-minded, and I will send you the craziest I have.
They agreed to meet in London while
He's a good salesman. He's a good salesman. He said, and you'll see how charismatic he is. He said, and I'll send you the best ones that we have. They're the best, rated A. We great. We test them every day.
Masigwa was on a business trip there, but he kept changing his location, eventually leading them to the airport last minute where he said he was flying out.
He led you on a wild goose chase trying to find him in London.
This is one of the most frustrating elements of what we do. Naturally, you hear so much about someone, you want to see them face to face. You want to be able to look them in their eyes and ask questions of them. Mm-hmm. So that was perhaps one of the biggest disappointments, not being able to kind of see him in person.
She said she had to get him on the phone at least.
Mr. Masigwa?
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Mwesigwa, Renako Selina for the BBC. We have evidence that you're operating a prostitution ring in Dubai. What do you have to say to this? Is it 25 young women that you have working? He's hung up already.
He's gone.
He's gone. Oh, he's gone.
He admits to knowing them, right?
Yeah, I mean, his main narrative, or at least as we show it in the documentary.
Nah, he knew it. He knew they was on to him. He knew they was on to him. He figured out after he spoke to that guy, he told him he had 25 girls. He knew something was up. He knew something was up. He knew probably the guy kept calling him. This girl right here, she's so eager, so she's like calling him. He's like, whoa, these dudes are like going nuts off of getting one or two girls? Like, unless he's like ordering all 25, like, this is not normal. And he knew it. He knew it. I think they I personally think they messed up the investigation. And those girls are going to suffer. Because they could have put a stop to all this. But at the end of the day, it's not their fault. It's his fault. He's the one out there, prosecuting these girls and, prostituting these girls and doing something that he wouldn't even do to his own sister. But, that's life. It's life. It's life. We all go through these bad things, man or woman. It's just women we feel more bad for because they're the weaker sex. And we as men, I personally feel we are here to protect them. Or protect the ones that want to be protected. You got to leave those New York ratchet chicks alone that act like men. They think they can protect themselves. But all the rest of them, we gonna protect you. We got you. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Deeply disgusted.